Sunday night, what a matchup. Patriots at home against the Chiefs. Patriots 3.5, 59.5 the total. It was 42-27 last year. Chiefs beat them up on the road, and now you got Mahomes lighting it up. Finally threw an interception last week, but they're 5-0. The Pats are 3-2. Football Outsiders has Kansas City the number 2 offense. The Patriots the number 5 offense. This is Houston's out for the Chiefs. Andy Reid's been great in this spot with a great record, and also was an underdog. But the Chiefs, and Belichick knows this, the Chiefs jump on teams. They've outscored their opponents 59-9 in the first quarter. This feels like the game where you run the ball, stay with the run. Michelle has over 200 rushing yards the last couple of games. Keep Mahomes off the field, and Brady moves the ball. Also, Gronk can't be happy that people are saying Kelsey's the best tight end in football. You get Gordon, who had this coming out party with a touchdown. Edelman comes back. They look great against the Colts. Got some more rest as well. And I don't know how you feel about the spot either. But the Chiefs had the Monday night win, then a tough game against Jacksonville on the road. Now another road game here as they take on the Patriots and try to stay undefeated.
And, of course, it's New England that's been the undervalued commodity, not just this year, not just last year. It's been years where the Patriots have not been valued correctly in the betting markets, giving short shrift. Bill Belichick and company, because their statistical profile is rarely elite. So we're seeing New England in a price range we don't often see them in at home. 3.5 at home. And, of course, this is a Patriots team. They're 9-1 against the spread, their last 10 at home. You can go back further than that. It's, it's really impressive in Foxborough. They're playing with revenge for an embarrassing loss they suffered last year. And as you mentioned, they're playing better football right now if we would believe what we see over the last 2 weeks. Because remember, what did they get the last 2 weeks? They got a Colts team that was so banged up they couldn't even have practices. And they have a Dolphins team, literally, they had walkthroughs in the 2 days before the game. New England took care of business on a short week against that. They had a Miami team that was 3-0 and fat and happy. And, we've seen what the market has done to the Dolphins the last couple of weeks. Crashed on Miami. And New England took care of business in that ball game. So we say, are the Patriots fixed because they have those 2 wins? And even if they are fixed, is New England's defense good enough to contain Patrick Mahomes? Remember, Mahomes, 2 picks, no touchdowns against the Jags, didn't play well against Denver, and yet KC won and covered both of those games. Worth noting, the Patriots defense has Trey Flowers back now. He missed the first couple of games of the season, an impact player on the defensive side of the football. But last but not least, aren't a lot of coaches that have Bill Belichick's track record as an underdog. In fact, there's only one coach in the NFL that has Bill Belichick's track record as an underdog. Who's that guy? Andy Reid. Reid and Belichick, the only 2 coaches in the National Football League with winning straight-up records as underdog over the last 5 years.
It's been an ATM machine, the Patriots ATS, the last 3 years, especially at home, an 11-3 ATS run, last 14 at home in the regular season. And also, the last 2 years, this is the worst run defense in the league. It's horrible. And Denver gashed them on the ground in that Monday night game, and then they got away from it for whatever reason. And Denver has a number 1 rush attack, and they're 24th in passing offense, according to Football Outsiders. That was a bad game plan by Denver. Stick with the run, and we'll see if they can gash them with Michelle. I think they will, and that'll really open things up for the passing game as well. I'm with you. The line seems short. A lot of people love the spot. I know the guys here in Vegas at the Westgate thought this should have been 4.5 or 5.
Sure, I'm not in any rush to take New England in this ballgame. Make no mistake about it. I'm not convinced that what we've seen from the Patriots over the last 2 weeks is actually what we're going to see from New England this season. No question. Healthier, and it's such a difference when your pass rush is there and when your receiving core is there for a team like the Patriots. But I have to say that both of their opponents over the last 2 weeks have been severely flawed. And I don't think Kansas City's severely flawed. I am a Chiefs believer. So, yeah, this line, make an argument that it should be a notch or 2 higher. You can also make an argument that based on this year, maybe KC should be the road favorite.
I don't agree. This is the game New England wins. I think Hoodie gets some. Chiefs aren't going undefeated. The loss is going to come at some point, and I think it's Sunday night, an advantage for New England.
Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.